Hello everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. So I kind of did a little bit of oh gosh, what do we want to call it, prepping. I cleaned this mold out and I still can't get all the powder out. I'm hoping it doesn't show. But yeah, we have, remember the owl box that we made? Well, I want to do another one. So I made this with the polyurethane. I actually made two of them with polyurethane. They just started out white. They were all white. But this one I want to keep white and maybe a little silver. But this one I dropped alcohol inks on and let it dry. I dropped some coffee from Let's Resin and black on it. And I dropped some of the gold metallic ink on there, so you will see gold. So I let this dry like overnight. Also kind of sprayed it a little bit with alcohol just to get it to just do all kind of effects, just not put it on there but kind of dabble with it. And then this morning, since I'm out of my clear like paint, clear spray paint, the glossy one, I just coated this really quick. And I do mean really quick because I didn't want it to wake up the ink with the J. Diction UV resin. Put a lighter over it real quick and cured that before my alcohol ink started running. So yeah, we're gonna do this is like brown, black, and gold owl. So we're going to do a golden box for him to go in today. I'm going to put him right there. So yeah, we're going to do, and we're going to do it the same way, only he's going to be a more natural looking owl. But I kind of want to mix three colors. I have red gold, I have some of this Doodle Hogs Fool's Gold, and I have the Let's Resin Rustic Gold. So this by itself, I don't care for their metallics, except for the silver. We will be using it. But, yeah, we're going to kind of blend it. So, I'm going to move these for a second here. We will be mixing up, I have 8 ounces of resin. We're going to be mixing up 16. We're not filling this all the way up because we're going to do a clear coat. Yeah, and that was A. I put B in there. I need to put A in there now. I know because I put it separate. So once I pour this, and we are using the Bond Craft or epoxy because this is what they sent for me to keep reviewing, so we're still reviewing it. Now, it worked perfectly on that big old turtle we did. So yeah, we're going to do this now. So we're going to go, we've got 8, we're going to go to 16 now. I think that's a little much. I kind of reviewed the last video. And, yeah, so we're going to kind of just probably make up a little bit more. I think this is probably an ounce or two more than what we need. But, yeah, actually I poured a little bit too much A. So I'm going to come back in and put a little bit more B. Because I poured a little too much A and I can't take it out now. So, yeah, that will equal it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is kind of mix my colors. I know I want a little bit of this. Not a lot, just a little bit in there. But I want more of the other one. So I'm mixing 3 of them in here to trying to get the right color. And this is the Fool's Gold. So I'm going to put a little scoop of him in there. Remember, this is 16 ounces of resin. So we're going to need a good little bit of mica powder. Let me get this in here. And I'm going to get a big scoop of this one. Probably more than that, yeah. So I want enough mica powder in here, trust me. And I am going to get a paddle. If I can reach it. I kind of did a little cleaning and I moved things. I moved the camera, so if this isn't showing good today, we'll be moving camera back. I kind of put it in front of me instead of being on the side where I'm always hitting it. So yeah, now we're just going to mix that up. And then I am going to put it through the vacuum, excuse me, vacuum chamber. I left my drink over there by the computer. I don't know what's going on with the internet today, but child, it's so slow today. I contacted Comcast. They sent me another box. I have not hooked it up yet. They say it might be the box. So I have not hooked him up yet, but I need to do that today. Yeah, because I have like the highest tier internet that they offer, and it should not be this slow. So yeah. And they did say they're going to be doing maintenance this week, so hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything we have going on. But they did give us fair warning that they will be doing maintenance in our area. Excuse me, you guys. Alright, now. I think this is looking really good for the gold I want. So we mixed basically 3 different golds together. A red gold, a rustic gold, and a fool's gold. Because, you know, just by themselves, they just, I don't know, they just didn't look right to me. For what I wanted it to match with the hootie owl here. And I actually think I can put a little bit more of that, rustic gold in here. Let me, from Let's Resin. I'm going to put a little, oh, that may be too much. Put a little bit more in there. Making a mess with mica powder everywhere. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there and see what we get. It's gonna just make that a little darker there. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It just took a lot of the sheen off. Just a little bit dull down, not much. Not much at all. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of this gold dust in here. This metallic gold dust. I didn't put it on the one I sampled. But this is like the crushed crystal. I think it's a little bit heavier. But I'm not putting a lot. See, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit of that. It's probably most likely going to sink. But we'll see. I don't use gold a lot, but thought this would be really pretty for an owl with browns and golds. He's a brown barn owl. Alright, you want to make sure that mica powder is mixed up really good. See some of it popping up there to where it ain't mixed up and then busting open in the bubbles? Yeah. So yeah, see how the bubbles are coming up, and then there'll be a little bit of mica powder released from them bubbles. That's what we don't want. We do not want mica powder opening up and like staying open and being like powder form in here. We want to get it mixed up best we can. Alright, so I'm going to pop this into the vacuum chamber and I will be right back. Alrighty everyone, we're about to pull this out of the vacuum chamber. It is done bubbling and we'll get to pouring. Didn't take too long, but it actually took a little longer than normal. I guess all the mica powder in there, so yeah. And my cup looks like Goldfinger touched it and turned everything to gold. Not Goldfinger, Midas. Look. I have a golden cup for you guys. A golden cup. Ow. Spray it with a little alcohol to pop up any little surface bubbles there. Alright, so I am going to spray our box here. Try to get all these little corners, and we're going to pour half because I want to make sure I go around these corners at the bottom. I do not need any bubbles. Let me get a paper towel in case it gets messy over in here. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna just go around these sides here, even though we sprayed them. I'm gonna just go around them anyway, because you know sometimes the bubbles still be butt nuggets and be leaking everywhere. And I'm gonna do the inside little crevice too, just in case somebody is hanging out there, just in case. And I will put this over here because we're going to get him in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to go on and just fill her up almost to the top, because see how it always bows out on us? Yeah. So I'm going to just take my little 2x4s like I always do and use them, because hey, if you work with wood or have wood, it's a perfect for what you need it for. Hold it straight, cheap, in effect, and it's, you know, it works. And once I get this around it, and I can screw it down, but I don't plan on it. I just like put something heavy behind it. I usually just put my glass cups, which I plan on getting right now because I didn't use them today. I used the big cup today. And yeah, just, you can do that, or some vase fillers, you know, like the big old thing of, might have that turned wrong. But sometimes the wood is bowed as well. Yet there we go, perfect. So now we can fill this up. Yeah, if I screw it together, I wouldn't have to do this. I don't feel like screwing it together. I really, really don't. But we wouldn't have to worry about it. Oh well, it'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna fill it back up. It was just fine the last time. Alright, I'm gonna go on and, oh, wait a minute. I think I see some bubbles hanging out on the side right in here, actually. Guess I'll go down this angle right in here a little bit. Just a wee bit right in there. And then I'll finish filling it up. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, now I'll finish filling her up. And kind of dome it. I'll dome it the best way I can. Hold on, I am going to spray this with some alcohol because there's some more bubbles coming up. Before I fill it. Okay, I'm going to let that go for right now and set. And I'm going to go on over here and work on our top now. Now, we don't want to fill the top all the way up, because we are going to actually add a cured layer. We're going to add a clear layer to this. Ooh. I will go around these little indentations, but the top is what you're looking at. The bottom is the actual bottom, because that's a lip that will fit inside the box to keep it closed. So it does have that lip there. So you're working with your top that you're seeing right now. So this is your top. And see, there goes some more bubbles that are popping out in them corners. So yeah, even though you spray alcohol, it doesn't get them all out sometimes. Especially those little corners. See, there goes some more popping up that it likes to hug into. Yeah, and I see the little gold specks throughout the whole thing, so that's going to look really pretty. Got some gold dust going through it. So yeah, that's going to look really nice. Just gives it different kinds of, you know, just something to look at. Textures in your micas. Now, I wish it would dry like this, but I know it's not. See how it's all different shades in there? I'm pretty sure it's not, because I would love for it to. That's why it's not going to. Oh, there's another bubble popping up on the side there. I'm going to spray this one more time. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to jiggle these sides, even with the boards on them. That should help. Because we don't want no bubbles. If we can help it, we don't want none. Yeah, if we can help it. Alright, how are we looking over here? And we're like, I would say this is like halfway full. Is that another bubble coming up? Yeah. No, these bubbles are sickening. Even though that's the bottom, I still don't want any bubbles coming up. And there's another one that just came up too. And y'all see me spray it with alcohol. And look at there. Where in the world did all these bubbles? Unless I'm making them doing this. That could be it too. Alright. I'm going to finish pouring what I want to pour in this lid. So the next pour on the lid will be, it will just be our owl, and we will have it in some clear. So we don't want a lot left, because we don't want a big layer of clear. So I'm thinking that is perfect. And it's going to sink a little bit. So we have, I'm guessing we have about, ooh, it's leaking. I'm going to say 2 ounces left. And this isn't going to take much more to fill this up. It's making a mess. Yeah, so this isn't going to take much more to get this filled up. You know what? I think I might just end up screwing this down. Now I have to go find 4 screws. Because this ain't big enough. I need at least 1.5 inch or 1 inch screws up. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll go, if I can find the screws. Okay, let's see. I found one. Oh, that's a nail. I'm pretty sure I won't find any because I want to find them. That's the way it goes. Let's see. 2. Oh, I got 2. I don't feel like changing the drill bit. 3. Oh, I think I got 4. One's a little bit longer, but we're going to see if we don't split this wood. I got all sizes here. So I only have to, just have to get it through this 2x4 here. And take the drill out of reverse. My chuck is getting stripped. I use that chuck so much for these wood screws. And these are the wood screws I like to use. Alright, how we looking right in here? Pretty good. I just want to make sure that is pushed in correctly before I screw this down. And not too much. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me stand up and see how we looking. Oh, that's perfectly straight. Okay. Let me move this out my way. Now we just need to get the back side here. And hopefully I can do this backwards. Oh, that screw is crooked. And so I'm just using the wood screws with the hex screw thing here. And these are kind of long. These are my favorite wood screws. I love these things. Okay. I don't know if this one's going to work because it is crooked. And it don't matter how you get these screws in, as long as they go in. They're getting stuck in my glove. As long as you don't put them through the mold, put it like that. Actually, I don't even have to go any further. That will hold you in place, bud. Alrighty. Oh, look, it's stuck in there. I did such a good job. Alrighty, you guys. We have that screwed down. I really need to get some more smaller screws. So, yeah. I really do. I always use the small ones. Faster than the larger ones. Okay, so now, you know what? I am going to spray this one more time. And this one. I do see the gold peeking up on top, which is good. I want to see that gold peek up. Now, I want to dome this one slightly so we don't have a rough edge on the bottom. Now, this part right here is the bottom. I know y'all probably can't see what I'm doing because my big old arm is in the way, but I'm just trying to dome it. I do not want to go over. So actually, we probably have a 1.5 ounces left. So yeah, I just want to slightly dome it. I do not want to go over at all. And it's kind of hard to see your dome, but just take your time and you'll be able to tell. And once I get this domed, I am not going to be able to spray this. I think that is good because I don't want it leaking out. Yeah, I think that may be good because I kind of see on the side here it's a little raised. Let me put a tad bit more. Okay, let me stop there. I don't want to push my luck. It is domed. Now this one I don't want no more in because we need a clear layer on top of this. So I'm gonna, we don't have a lot like I said, and I guess I could add it to this because I am trying to, no I don't, I mean, make sure I don't get any on there. What can we do gold in, you guys? What can we do gold in? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm whining. There's no whining. Oh, let's do a golden snail. See how he comes out. Yeah, I kind of want to do a golden snail now. I haven't done a snail in a while. Actually, I think I'm going to put a little bit of alcohol ink in said golden snail. The golden, I'm going to just squirt it in here. Just a little bit. And I actually think I'm going to take some black and squirt in here. With this alcohol ink. See, I just squirted a little alcohol. I think I'm going to, just a few drops. And then we're going to pour this in here and see if it will just mix. And get some things going on in here. Oh, well, I think we'll at least have enough for one. Let me get his antenna fixed here. Because, you know, you got to pinch these little boogers to get them air bubbles out. Yes, you do. Other than that, you'll be having an antennaless snail. So I just, ooh, almost got that in there. So I just pinched the dickens out of them. Alrighty. So that should be good. Where can we sit him? We're going to sit him right here and finish At least we have enough to fill him up. I thought we might have had enough to do 2, but we've definitely got enough to do 1 snail. Yeah, we've got enough to do 1 snail. Yay. Woohoo. I don't know how that black's gonna look in there, but just maybe it'll give it some kind of like distortion. You know what I mean. Or I think you know what I mean. I don't know. Come on down. Get him nice and domed, and then I'm going to just scrape the rest off into our little catch-all mold tray here. Oh, and it's leaking over the, yeah. I think that's the alcohol ink. So let me just scoot him away from the tray. That's just the alcohol ink coming off. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to scrape this into this. I am going to actually get a paper towel because I got to clean up anyway. I'm going to actually move him. Oh, Lord, I thought I'd done knocked over the snail. I'm going to put him on top of my light there. Just in case. I don't want to make a mess. I'm so glad. This is looking really good. I don't see any bubbles coming up. I just wish it would stay like marbly looking like that. Where is the top to this? But it's no tell what it's going to look like dried. As long as it looks good, we should be fine. I'm hoping it looks good anyway. Alright, so I'm going to clean up everything. Hopefully I don't knock Mr. Snaily Poo over. You know what? Here we go. Oh, no. I don't want to use, do I have another cup somewhere? I'm gonna just sit that by him. I just see an accident waiting to happen, you guys. Okay. There we go. That way at least I can kind of see, hey, I'm here, don't knock me over. Alright, I will see y'all on, actually, no, we won't be demolding next. We will be adding our owl next. So we're going to get this cured, come back, put our owl on, and then we will be unmolding and see how everything turns out. And I'm hoping I can see those gold specks. If not, I might put a little bit of those gold specks into the clear that we make up. So yeah, I might end up doing that, but y'all see if I do. Y'all will be here with me. So I will see y'all soon. Alright everyone, I have made up 2 ounces of resin. I'm getting ready to release it from the vacuum chamber. I did put a little bit of that gold dust from Stone Coat in there. But I think it needed a little more sparkle up top. But I did not put a lot. This stuff is just like the crushed crystal, only in gold form. So yeah, I don't think we're going to need 2 ounces, but I made up 2 ounces. And I will spray this lightly. And, oh, I forgot to spray the top of this. And see all the gold spots? Don't pay the black spots no attention. That's on the outside of the cup. So what we're going to do is pour a little bit in the center here. Let's see how those gold flakes, and then we're going to get Mr. Owl in the middle. And I put that there because I want it to spread up under it. So see, when that goes under, it's going to get all up under there. And then we're just going to center him, and hopefully he will not float nowhere. There is a bubble that came out of there. There was a bubble. See if I can fish him up here. Oh no, that's not a bubble. That's in the other. That's in the resin. Up under there. That's like one of them indentations. It's not a bubble though. Alright, so we need to get him straight on here. I thought that was a bubble, but that's in the resin. The gold resin, and so is this. It's those little round dots that the mica powder makes. And I am going to do just like I did the last time. I'm going to try to get some of this over him before it gets too filled up here. So yeah, and just let this run over him. And some of this gold sparkle will go on our owl as well. And we've already got it up under him, so he's good up under there. And I don't have to worry about my alcohol ink running away from me. And we just let this run down some here. And like I said, we just got to make sure, oh, I used the other end, that it stays straight. Yeah. See all that pretty little gold dust? It's not a lot, but it's enough. I don't want too much resin staying in his eyes there. And some of it stayed on Mr. Hoot Owl here. So yay. Woohoo. Alright, now this is almost filled. And I really don't think I need to put any more on top of him. Because some more actually might run down. We'll see. I'll put it around the edging. I do want to dome this because this is your top. So this is your top. Light spray there. This will be your top, and it will be your final layer. If you see too much resin pooling in one spot, just maneuver it around. There we go. Yeah, I got a feeling some more is going to come off of here, and we don't want to overflow this. So I really only needed 1 ounce to finish that. Yeah, because I got an ounce left. I'm going to put a little bit more in here though, because it still needs a little bit more doming. I just want to make sure it's nice and domed. So I will add a tad bit more in here. And I will not spray it anymore because I don't want it going over. So if I see a bubble, I'll just pop it with the lighter. So I don't think we should get any unless something comes up from up under the owl. That's the only way. Oops, we will see any there. Oh no, that's not a. What is that? Oh, I actually think that's a little ink coming off from the bottom. So I'll just mix it in. Yeah, some of the bottom of it is coming off there. At the very bottom. Oh well. Because I didn't UV the bottom. Alright, let me stand up. And I want to make sure. Yeah, see it right there? Just kind of blend it in. Yeah, it's on the edging. It's just sweeping off the edging all around. That's okay. Give it a little character. Alright, let's see if we've got him straight. Actually, he looks pretty darn good to me. Yeah. I think we got him on there really nice. Without getting a tape measure out and actually measure him, I think we did a good job. Oh yeah. He looks pretty. He needs to come a little bit this way. Hopefully he doesn't move on me. Okay, that's perfect. Nice and domed. It has a nice high dome on it. So we're not going to push our luck and put anything else on this. We're not going to push our luck one darn bit. Nope. Okay, let me clean off this because I just pulled out these new dotting tools. I just get them off Temu. So I want to keep these clean. The other ones were so messed up, Lord. They were messed up. Okay, so we have 1 ounce. I want to try some of this red Patrica something. This artistic red. And I'm going to open it all the way over here. I don't want that powder going in my hoot owl. So I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second here. It's 1 ounce. Okay, I'm going to just put this much into 1 ounce and we're going to stir this up. Because I'm going to put it in my little, okay, this is like a red wine. Yeah, it's like a red wine. It's a aristocrat red. So it's fancy people red. An aristocrat. So we're going to put this in our mold over here for our scraps. Ooh, that is really pretty though. I will tell you that. That's really pretty red. I forgot to put gloves on. Let me get my gloves on. Because I'm touching on stuff and now I'm starting to make a mess. The pouring the clear was the easy part. Here comes the sticky part now. I still have to clean my cup and I felt a little stickiness on it. So, yeah, and that's enough of this mica powder. So I'm going to put the top on him. I will show y'all the bottle. I will do my best to try to remember to link it, but that's it right there. If I ever forget anything in the description or anything, it's usually always toward the end. If anything's for sale, it's always the first thing under the description. It's all categorized under the description. If I ever miss anything, just let me know. I'll be glad to get the link for you. Or if you just can't see it. Because sometimes there's only so much we can put in there. Up under the description box that they let us put. And after that, yeah, you just don't get that much room. You ain't like you could put 10,000 words on there. So I'm going to go on and clean my paddle while I'm waiting for that mica powder to see if it needs stirring anymore. So I'm just going to wipe it down with alcohol. This is my clear paddle that I only use for clear. In that I use. Because I don't want all that glitter all over. It's so hard to get glitter off. And that little, you know, the little flakes and stuff, it's not that bad. So, you're at least able to get that off pretty darn good. Alright, so that's ready to use again. I just remember my orange paddle is for my clear resin. And clear only. No mica powder. No glitter except for crushed crystal and this stuff. But the other glitter, no. Alright, so that's the red right there. And then it has that gold, but I don't see the gold at all. So we're just going to pour it in our little scraps here because we're saving up for our next adventure. And yeah, I could pour something, but you know what? Those scrappies are looking so darn good. We're pouring it in here. Oh, you know what? Since I'm pouring it intentionally, I will spray this with just a little bit of alcohol to help with bubbles. And I'm going to just, I guess I'll start with the gold side. And you don't have to fill these all the way up. I kind of like to leave some of them half filled because that way you have smaller pieces. Oh, that is pretty red. Yeah, the more I pour this, oh, I just poured it over to clear. I was wondering why it was bubbled up like that. Oh, yeah, this I think would look good, a deep red for Christmas. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. That's a pretty red. I could be wrong, but I think Miss Lisa told me about this. red, and she's not lying. It's pretty. I know Base Resonator told me to get the, oh gosh, what is it? Bucky Red, I think it is. I haven't gotten that one yet. It's from Eye Candy. So yeah. But this is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Ooh, good. There's still a lot in here. I only had 1 ounce. Goodness gracious. I guess it probably takes 2 ounces to fill this entire thing up. Because we're still going. And like I said, I don't want them all filled to the rim. Because I like to have different sizes on here. That way, if you need a half this size, because they're about 1/4 inch deep, you can, you know, get it in a little smaller spaces. So I will get a paddle now, and I always like to use these and scrape out the rest. Get some down, even in those little tiny ones, they all come in handy. All the sizes. Oh, I almost dripped that on the owl. That would have been a disaster. Now, I did not turn on the heat mat or anything because I didn't want any bubbles popping up on this owl. But I will now because it's cured, but it's not fully cured. It was still a tad soft when we added the top coat. But I will do that this time. Turn on the heat mat. Alrighty. So, when we come back, we'll just unmold everything and see how we are looking. I'm going to clean up everything. And I will see you for the unmolding, and hopefully it fits together. Sure. Hopefully everything fits together. Oops. Oh, I just knocked over everything by the alcohol. It just went tumbling down. Yes, it did. Oh, man, I knocked over my cups and all. My little plastic cups I got here. Because you never know when you might need one. Alright, I will see you when we put this bad boy back together again. See you soon. Alrighty, everyone. I think we can unmold everything now. I'm sure hoping anyway. Everything is cooled off from the heat mat. I guess we'll start with, oh gosh, Mr. Snail. If I could get him loose. Come on. You don't want to come loose. Oh, Lord. He's glued shut. Hopefully we don't lose an antenna, because they should be. They're not moving, so I just got to pry him out. Okay, so the black did do some little swirling in there. So yeah, it did a little swirling for us. Let's hope we can get some antenna out without popping them. Okay, okay. Alrighty, we got antenna. We got all of them. Well, I see the crushed, this is what I use, the Stone Coat Countertops Gold Dust Metallic. It's just like the crushed crystal, only gold. But yeah, you can see it through there. And you can see all his little swirls of black alcohol ink through there. So yeah, he's a black and golden snail. Now basically there is not, let me wipe this off real quick, like, oh, last of those paper towels. I'm gonna have to get some more out here. I'm gonna just wipe my mat off real quick of all this. Oops, about to knock that over again. of all of this stuff on it here. Get all this dust off and mica powders and stuff like that, if it wants to come off. Well, it don't like me. I don't see my thing nowhere. I guess I'll get a little piece of tape. Just get these little fine pieces off. They're not stuck, they're just kind of sitting there. Don't want to come off. It's some little bitty pieces. They're just hanging around. I don't know if y'all can see them, but I can see them. Alrighty. Oops. There we go. Alright, now we may unmold. So basically we already know what the top is going to look like. Hopefully we have not a one bubble. Nope. It did crackle some, but a lot of the glitter fell to the bottom, but that is so pretty. So pretty. Hopefully y'all can see that real good. Did I hit the camera and move it? I probably did, y'all. I'm sorry. Look at the detail on him. He is gorgeous. No sharp edges whatsoever. I mean, that completely domed perfectly. I don't even have to trim this. Not a one sharp edge to be found. Awesome possum. I'm gonna turn him over. And this did a little bit of funky stuff. I think I over tightened it a little bit there, but that's okay. We'll see. See? Let's see how this turned out. We're gonna have to just fold him down. Oh, look at the metallic and what it did. Ain't that weird? Wow, okay. That's that Let's Resin mica powder in there. See, it did it on some of the sides. It's really weird. It's like it just caught the sides and stayed there. That one almost looks like a dragon head. Really weird. Alright, let's get you out, buddy. And make sure you turn your molds back the right direction so they don't get messed up on you. So, alright. Oh, that turned out really pretty. Now, let's just hope. Now, this does need a little trimming at the bottom here. Let's hope. And perfect. Oh, my word. Perfect fit. Can't really do nothing about what the mica powder wanted to do on its own, but it's beautiful. Yes, it is. That's just what the mica powder caught and did. So yeah, I do have to, I will shave these sides down are sharp, but this one, absolutely perfect. Nice size box, nice and glittery, but not too much glitter. And there's some gold on the inside too. Oh, perfect. So yeah, the next one we'll be doing a white one. I am gonna leave him absolutely white. So he's gonna be our white owl with some silver on him. So yeah, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the box yet, but I know he's gonna be a white owl. But this is really pretty. And gold. And brown. And it fits perfectly. And I did not look into any hinges like I said I was. I sure didn't. But, yeah. I don't see why you couldn't, but I did not even look into it. But it fits perfect. This top is absolutely perfect fit on here. And see, you even did it right in here. It's just the mica powder. We did put, what is it, 3 different kinds in here, I believe it was. Yeah, it was. So yeah, they just all did their own thing and kind of shimmered it up there. It's unique. It's a one-of-a-kind box. So, how do y'all like this owl box? The golden and the brown owl. I think it turned out really pretty. I really, really do. I think it turned out gorgeous. And it's a nice size box. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. Alright, you guys. We only had one extra today. And that's Mr. Snaily Whaley. I think my mold's getting dull because he's not as shiny. This is the one I've been using forever, so. Alright, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this brown owl box video. And I will see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a beautiful evening. God bless. Bye for now.